Hello friends, today in this tutorial I will be telling you that how to display files from URL inside Google Drive file viewer. So basically this is a Angular 13 application, and it does provide you a library with the help of which you can display any type of files from the URL inside this awesome viewer. So here you can just provide the address of the file that you want to display. So this is doc file, which is Word document. You can also display Excel file as well, PPT file as well. So here you can see inside this awesome little viewer, it is showing this file. This is slide 1, this is slide 2, this is slide 3. So in this way you can display your files inside this library. This is pptx file. Here you will see that. So you can take away the URL from the internet. So if you just type here sample docs file, so it will give you the docs file that you want to display. So simply you need to copy link address, and simply if you go inside this application, Angular application, simply select the doc file and simply paste the URL. And if you just now click on the go button, it will display this document, Word document file, in this awesome little viewer that it provides you. This is containing all the pages inside the Microsoft Word document. So this is valid for every file type, guys. You can also display the PDF document. You can choose a PDF file which is there inside your internet. So you can also display PDF document like this also, or you can put the URL like this. So there are different viewers out there which provides you to. So this is a Word document. So this is a Angular library which allows us to do this. So the library name is ngx-doc-viewer. This is the Angular library which lets you embed various types of files from the URL inside this awesome little Google Drive viewer kind of a application. So this is a simple instructions which you need to follow. You need to install this module using this command, which is npm install ngx-doc-viewer, and after that you need to include this module inside app.module.ts file. After that you need to add this to your component HTML file. So it does provide you need to provide the document URL, then you need to provide the actual viewer, which is Google Drive viewer, or you want to use Microsoft Office PDF or URL. So I will show you all these options. You can customize these options in order to customize your application. So basically in this documentation you will find out that it supports all the file types. It supports PPT files, doc files, Excel files, all these stuff, text files also, Adobe Illustrator, all these files are mentioned here. So if you want to display them from URL, you can do this. So I have written complete blog post on my website. Here you will see coding Shiksha. If you want the full source code, you can go to the video description link to get all the source code. You will see this is the source code that is there. At the bottom I have given the GitHub repository. So if you want to follow along, just go to the video description link in this live stream. Simply do this, download the source code that you want to. So if you have any sort of question, you can ask in the comment section. I will reply to them. Hey man, thanks for the jsPDF and other DOM to PDF videos. Love them. Onkar Deshpande is saying that. So first of all, guys, please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. So let's start building this application from scratch. So let me close this and go to my projects directory. So here we just need to make a new directory, which will be doc viewer. I will cd into this directory, and then we just need to make a new Angular project, guys. So the command is pretty simple, which is ng new doc viewer. So basically this will ask you some questions that if you want to allow routing. So I don't want to use routing, so I will press N. And for the style sheet format I will use CSS. So basically now it will create this project inside this directory. So you just need to wait for a while, and once it is completed we can go along. So it is just installing these packages, so just wait here. So it is just installing the packages, so just wait guys. After it installs, we need to install this library, which is ngx-doc-viewer. So if you just type the name of the library, it will come ngx-doc-viewer. It is available on npm.js. This is the documentation of this library. You will see that 14,000 weekly downloads are there, and it is a very powerful library which allows you to display various file types from the URL inside the Google Drive viewer. So it is just installing this. So now this is installed guys, you will see that. So now we need to go into this project, and we need to open this inside Visual Studio Code text editor. So you will see that guys, this is a brand new Angular project. So the very first thing you need to do inside this, you need to first of all add the library. So for adding the library, it is very simple. You just need to go to, you need to follow the instructions. So first of all, you need to go to your app.module.ts file, go to the source folder, go to the app folder, and then you need to go to app.module.ts file. Simply open this file and go to the imports array, and here you need to add ngx-doc-viewer. So if you just follow along here, you will find out which is ngx doc viewer module, ngx. So just add this. So now this will give you this, or you can just copy paste it. I think the spelling mistake was there, so simply paste it. Simply copy and paste it here. So it is not detecting guys because we haven't installed the library. So for installing it, you need to first of all go to the command prompt and type ngx doc viewer. So install this library. So once it is installed, it will detect this. So now it is, you can see it is successfully installed. So now if you hover it, it will add the import from this statement automatically. So now you can close this file. We don't need this file. So now you need to go to app.component.html file. Simply delete all this code. Now you need to add this HTML, which is very much necessary in order to display the doc viewer component. So basically just paste it. So this takes some options guys, as I already told you. This is a document viewer. It takes the URL of the document to be displayed, and then it display how you want to display your document. So we are using the Google Drive viewer. So here you need to copy paste this address of, so if you just say copy the link address, so you can just copy it from the internet, or you, if you have a file, you can copy paste the address. So now we can run this application. Simply run this ngserve. So it will start this Angular application at port number 4000. So just wait here. So inside this, if you see here, if you go to here, this documentation, if you go to here, you will find out how this is done. Let me paste it once again. So now inside this URL, you need to paste your, this can be office, and then you need to paste it, the address of the doc file. So there are various types of viewers which are available to you. So it is saying that something is wrong here, which is saying HTTP. It is saying quotes are not supported. So let me paste this example, guys, ngx-doc-viewer. So this is the viewer property you can change here. You can provide either Google. So this is a Google Drive viewer. If I start this application, you will see compiled successfully. So if I go to localhost, so now you will see it will display this file. This is a Google Drive viewer. You will see that it just give you how many pages are there, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You can also zoom it with user controls available to you. You can see that you can zoom it, zoom out, all these things you can do that. And there is a second viewer which is available, which is Microsoft Office. So just change this to Office. So now this viewer will change to the Microsoft Office viewer. So this has its own options. You can download a copy as well. So this will download a copy as well. So you can also print it to PDF. So this is Microsoft viewer. So based upon that, guys, there are various viewers out there. This can be any file. This can be also be a PDF file as well. So you just need to go to the internet and just type the correct address. So sample PDF file, you can take the example, copy the link address, paste it here. So this time this will be this PDF file. So it is saying that it is not accessible. You need to choose that file which is publicly accessible, so that change this to Google. So this will display this PDF file. You will see that only one page is there. You will see that now it's displaying it in a automatic PDF viewer. So this is the power of this application, guys. With the help of this, you can display any sort of file inside Google Drive. You can also use the Google Drive files as well if the files are stored inside Google Drive. You can take this example. So in this example, we are displaying the files which are stored inside Google Drive. You will see that. If I refresh it, you will see. Now it is displaying this. Let me see localhost 4200. So some error is there, but you can display the files which are stored inside the Google Drive as well. This is the example. So this is the actual library, guys, which is Angular 13. We are displaying all extension files using this ngx-doc-viewer. I have shown you all the examples. So you can refer to my video description link. I have given this link in the video description to download all the source code. If you have any sort of question related to this library, you can ask in the comment section. Please hit the like button, subscribe the channel as well. And I will be seeing you in the next stream.